BlackRock is going to ensure that XRP shocks the entire world. I just want to quickly put this into perspective for you. BlackRock is currently managing assets valued at over $13 trillion, which is extremely tremendous. The market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, all 100 of the largest cryptocurrencies, and the three biggest banks globally combined would still fall short of the total assets managed by BlackRock. What if I told you that BlackRock is surreptitiously making a large investment in cryptocurrencies? That is, in fact, taking place. As you can see, the establishment of their Bitcoin ETF, which incidentally currently has more than $21 billion worth of Bitcoin, was the first move towards their goal. Following this, they intend to introduce an Ethereum ETF, a Solana ETF, and pretty much an ETF for every other cryptocurrency for which there is already customer interest. In addition, they are establishing their own stock exchange in Texas during the same time. I mean, this is a highly influential group. Just look at this. BlackRock is 10 times larger than Bitcoin, and Bitcoin currently has a larger market valuation than the top 3 banks in the world. That truly is astounding. Therefore, it should not be shocking that a large institution like this has so much authority and influence. In actuality, they actually hold the entire US government in their possession. And it's unquestionably demonstrated that this is the case because the SEC authorized Bitcoin ETFs despite SEC Chief Gary Gensler's vocal criticism of almost all cryptocurrencies as securities. Given that he is publicly stating that, how do Bitcoin ETFs get approved? They're in his pocket, of course. Thus, it stands to reason that as of late, investor sentiment toward Bitcoin and the entire cryptocurrency market has reached all-time highs. According to the CEO of Us.Thankx, Bitcoin is expected to surpass the market capitalization of gold by half. And I want to be really clear about something. In the event that Bitcoin achieves that level of market capitalization, the other cryptocurrency markets will follow suit. Certain projects will see significant appreciation during this time with a percentage increase over Bitcoin. Without a doubt, XRP will be one among such projects. And when you give it some thought, it's actually quite possible that Bitcoin's market capitalization will reach $7 trillion. Simply consider it, Bitcoin is considerably more commonly accepted globally. Investment in it is open to everybody, and it is far more portable than gold. It is difficult to obtain gold. Naturally, carrying it when traveling is somewhat difficult. Those who live in Venezuela or other extremely impoverished nations are unable to afford gold since they do not have enough money. On the other hand, it is perfectly acceptable to purchase one Bitcoin for 30 cents. This also applies to almost all other cryptocurrencies, particularly those that are extremely valuable and have the potential to solve a wide range of real-world issues. As of right now, Bitcoin might be the best cryptocurrency store of value. There are businesses, initiatives, and cryptocurrency enterprises that are developing at breakneck pace and producing incredible goods that have the potential to drastically alter the global landscape. Those are the ones you should truly pay close attention to. This is due to the fact that the other coins I mentioned could potentially increase 100 times in value if Bitcoin reaches a 7 trillion market cap and increases 5 times from its current price. This is because these coins will take up a significant portion of the market share because their current size is so much smaller than it should be in relation to the value that they offer. And from here on out, the unstoppable bullish sentiment tsunami will only get stronger. Even the CEO of Robinhood, who presently trades equities, believes that cryptocurrency will drastically alter the financial industry. And in response to this shift in opinion, the CEO of Robinhood recently bought the sizable Bitcoin exchange Bitstamp. Here, let's take a moment to reason logically. Do you believe that if there was no future for cryptocurrencies, BlackRock, Robinhood, and all the other biggest banks and financial organizations in the world would not be making investments in them? It's evident that the answer is no. Allow me to pose another crucial query to you. Do you really believe that none of these organizations will be searching for the next Bitcoin? The next project that soars to the top will likely succeed because, as far as we are aware, no business, organization, or coin remains at the top indefinitely. A new generation of innovators with superior and more efficient methods will challenge the industry leaders. The stock market is a prime example of this. This occurs with every real estate investment transaction we engage in. You name it, it happens. There are kings and pawns, and as time passes, everyone naturally moves around in their positions as they improve their products or don't develop them in order to be absorbed by the competitors, similar to how Google absorbed Yahoo and so on. One day, cryptocurrency initiatives will surpass Bitcoin. I can say it with complete assurance. Come on, even the American president refers to himself as a crypto president, this guy. After all, has hordes of people researching every voter who supports him and Joe Biden on a daily basis. They will say anything to garner as many votes as they can, and naturally they have to follow through on their promises to remain in office. Donald Trump is aware of this. How precisely will the news from BlackRock and the other cryptocurrency markets affect the price of XRP? And what is the price prediction based on all of this information? He is aware that he needs to pass a lot of pro-cryptocurrency legislation if he hopes to change the nation in the way he claims he will. Here's what I am positive about without a doubt. One of the wildest years for cryptocurrencies overall will be 2025, and during this time, XRP in particular will be receiving a lot of attention. Indeed, I must present to you all something that is nothing less than, according to Brad's recent statements, it's quite likely that XRP ETFs will launch in 2025. He continued by saying that since investors prefer to have multiple commodities to trade with, it only makes sense to add more commodities to the market. This is especially true given the recent events surrounding the approval of the Bitcoin ETF and the knowledge that other ETFs are likely to be approved soon, so it stands to reason that the cryptocurrency that was previously the second largest in the market will be the next to be added. Sure, Solana may receive applications ahead of schedule, but consider the number of institutions that are already very interested in XRP. Consider the number of retail investors and older investors who are aware of XRP but haven't had the opportunity to learn about it because they are unfamiliar with cryptocurrencies. That will now be possible, and over time, trillions of dollars could potentially enter XRP through ETFs alone. I can't help but compare the situation to the stock exchange in the dot-com bubble. What we actually observed is that the initial internet companies that people began investing in simply because they were online businesses were the pioneers, and that's the case with Bitcoin, correct? People are drawn to invest in Bitcoin because it is a cryptocurrency that they have heard about, but in the grand scheme of things, very few people are aware of the actual crypto projects that have the potential to change the world. While Bitcoin made it possible for people to participate in cryptocurrencies for the first time ever and elevated everyone else to a prominent position, now is the time for other projects to truly shine, get their moment in the sun, and demonstrate that they are, in fact, superior. These ETFs are the first step in that direction. All we're going to witness is the ensuing wave. If the XRP ETF is authorized in 2025, I believe it will be something that has never been seen before. I must share with you my price estimate. As of right now, XRP has a market capitalization of $27 billion and is trading at a 49-cent price objective. It is a fairly substantial amount. This is far bigger than the majority of other businesses in the globe, not to mention that other cryptocurrencies were included in the top 10, which is an incredible accomplishment in and of itself. But as we've seen with Bitcoin over the past year, ETFs bring a significant volume and level of contact with the cryptocurrency overall, which is why Bitcoin's price has increased by more than 171% in just the previous year alone. Which is extremely astounding given that XRP's price barely changed at all in the same year. An XRP ETF might therefore result in a big price increase given that Bitcoin is already more than 43 times larger than XRP. It would be an understatement to suggest that XRP may rise past 300 to 400% based only on ETF news. It has the potential to blow up in this place, just like Ethereum will in the near future. Thus, we must closely monitor altcoins and the volume that will flow into Ethereum contingent on the approval of that application, as this will provide a clear indication of the extent of price movement that XRP will be able to witness as a result. However, as the ETFs improved and we started to see those inflows occur in 2025,